Down in the basement, getting in a lift right now, a little safety bar work. But I'll show you guys some one-on-one stuff. Put up the challenge. You can beat me one-on-one and you're not a pro. You get $100. Thankfully, I know some professional basketball players and I get some work in with them. So we did a little bit of one-on-one. When we play in-house, this isn't a challenge. I'm not sharing scores, win or lose. It's not about that. It's about working on your game. So I'm going to share some of those clips of my game, because if you try and just always win, which is fine sometimes, if you just try and win, you're only going to do what you're good at. If you're trying to get better at something, you have to try and do that something. And if that's something you're not very good at because you're not as good as you want to be at it because you're getting better at it, and you're trying to compete, you're not going to use that something. So if you want to get better at something, you can't always try and use that in an environment where you're trying to win. It's almost contradictory at times. So check out these one-on-one clips. I'll give you guys a little voiceover. You can see I'm working on a between the legs entry into basically all my moves and some counters off of that. Let's get it. So obviously this is not every single move from one-on-one. I'm going to show you guys 2 angles on these moves too when I do this. Why do I film it from 2 angles? Well, it makes cool content. But as a hooper, it allows me to actually see my moves. So a lot of these moves start with that between the legs entry. Ooh, a little snatch back. I like that. So I tack downhill, make him make a decision, drag between the legs, and I can bounce out of that. You're gonna see a bunch of counters to this exact move. Make me go left, tough step back. Yeah, it looks like a tough one. I make those shots. It's frustrating as a defender. It is what it is though. Here's a little drag between the legs again. This time not going downhill, but into a little step back. So it's a quick go down, quick whoop. Reset the feet. The minute I feel space, just drop the feet. Now, instead of going between the legs, I feel him in front of me. I just pull that thing back, right hand, bounce back. I don't know if that's a travel or not. I don't really care. I don't think they're gonna call it. Then we got this little drive right snatch. Now get all the way downhill, lift the ball up, shed and shield the defender. So shed him with that lift, but also keep that elbow up because it shields you from him. Then bounce entry, enough space, just rise up and let it loose. This is the counter. If you've been going downhill a whole bunch, you can just go straight to it. Then instead of going left, you bounce a little scissor kick, and then back, boom, boom, 1-2, freeze the defender, get them to drop their hands, get a shot off. That's just a hard attack between the legs, something I've been working on. I like that one a little bit, tween, like a little Damian Lillard type move. And this last one here is pretty cool. This is debated. I don't think it's a travel. I drop between the legs, stop, step through. That right foot is, my left foot's my pivot, my right foot I'm stepping with, so I keep that one moving. Left foot pivot, step through bucket.